What's up, folks? We are back with a ZVZ, bit of a grudge match today as both players have been talking mad shit. And it's gonna be our orange Zerg, kevinnleee, up against the red Zerg, yellowjellow. So kevinnleee coming off a 4-1 the other day. Forgot what day that was, but pretty recently, so gonna be feeling pretty good for himself there. Of course, yellowjellow didn't have the best showing in that series, but he did have a 3-1 just a couple weeks prior, so both guys pretty evenly matched, I would say. As yellowjellow is gonna start off with a drone scout as he usually does, gonna spot that hatchery and then gonna turn around, so he doesn't even go into the main base. He's just gonna spot that hatchery and go on home. So if Kevin was going for some kind of Scarlet Rush build, that would have worked out pretty well, but he is not doing so. It's a normal hatchery first, and yellowjellow gonna be doing the same thing pretty much. I think his hatchery might have been a little bit later, but that's not that significant. And gonna put his spawning pool at the edge here. The reason for this is because if any sort of crazy rush were coming his way, he could throw down a couple evolution chambers over here and just force the zerglings and drones to take a long way around. And oftentimes that could just very well be enough. Of course, this positioning is not quite perfect, so that wouldn't have mattered anyways, but the idea is there and there's no rush coming anyways, so it's a moot point. This map gonna be Curious Minds LE. This is once again one of the new maps in the ladder map pool. This is one of the shorter maps, as the rush distance is kind of short. It's not like super fast, but one of the shorter ones in the map pool. I forget if Beckett Industries is still in there, but that one would be the shortest. Now Kevin gonna run in with 2 zerglings. Gonna lose one of them at the price of 1 drone. So fair trade. Good trade rather for Kevin as he picks up that 1 drone, and he is sitting with a drone lead at the moment, 26-23. And Kevin's gonna be going for a roach warren. And yellowjellow actually going to be the one going for a baneling nest. Let's see if he's going to use that aggressively. I think he is, as he starts up a good number of zerglings. He already has, what is that, 7? Got 6 more coming down. And no, he's not going to fully commit as he starts droning once again. So he committed a lot to this zergling force, and I don't really think he's going to get a whole lot done. These lings, roaches, and queen going to be more than enough to defend this. Yellowjellow going to actually commit, gets a queen for his troubles, but that's about it. And I don't think that was worth it. Kevin had another queen that just popped on out, so he is fine in that department. Yellowjellow did drone up to 31, so he is sitting on a lead right now. However, the army is favoring Kevin, and he's going for a bit of an attack. 4 roaches, handful of lings, and it's not the scariest army, but it is something you gotta respect. And yellowjellow doesn't really have a whole lot right now. He does wall off, and that's good, as he does need some more units. Some roaches gonna pop out, and I think he should be okay. He's got a bit of a counterattack, doesn't commit And oh, I think he should have just went in with those, as Kevin gonna be breaching the wall now. The Ling's actually doing excellent right now, and actually things going pretty bad for yellowjellow in game number 1. There's just a lot of orange in the red base right now, and this might be it. Can yellowjellow mount a defense and stay in this game? I don't know. He needs to pull drones if he wants a chance, but not doing so. Desperately trying to get 2 spine crawlers, but they're still a ways away. And this might be curtains for the red Zerg. He's trying to hold on. The spine crawler is gonna finish, so that might be enough for now. And yeah, he's gonna hold the main base, but what about the natural? Some more roaches coming in, and this is very dire for our red Zerg player. He is trying his best right now, moving a spine crawler down to the low ground, but there's just so much orange in his base. The 1-1 upgrades for Kevin about to complete, and once that's done, I think that's completely GG. There we go. kevinnleee gonna take game number 1. What's up? We are loaded into game number 2 between our orange Zerg kevinnleee and the red Zerg yellowjellow. So game number 2 gonna be contested on Berlingrad LE. This is a bigger map compared to the last one. Not the largest in the map pool, but still pretty big. Lots of rocks on this map that can be broken down, free up more pathways, and both players are going to be droning up to 17. We don't see a drone scout from either player, and yellowjellow going to be throwing down the pool first. Now this is not a super early pool. I don't think he'll be able to get too aggressive with this, and of course his gas is delayed, so he's not going to have speed. So this is a kind of safe opening. He might be cautious of a rush out of Kevin, but that's not going to be coming out of the orange Zerg. So yellowjellow already going to be just a little bit behind in terms of build orders. Kevin, he has gone for his hatchery first. He's getting his gas and pool. So he's actually going to have speed first. And yellowjellow, he might have a few lings earlier, but they're not really going to be able to accomplish a whole lot by the time he gets across the map. There should be queens and zerglings on the side of Kevin as well. So early game, going to be favoring Kevin just a tad, as we do see 19 to 18 workers. There are those 2 earlier zerglings I was talking about. They're going to start making their way across the map. But Kevin, he's got his queens on the way. He's got 2 zerglings of his own on the way. So don't really expect these 2 zerglings to get any damage done. They can try to get this drone, and Kevin's actually going to pull that back, microing that, respecting these 2 lings, and that's fine. Now the 2 lings of Kevin. Gonna just shoo that away. An additional 4 actually, so 6 lings out of Kevin. and that's more than enough for the defense. The yellowjellow behind this has gotten his gas. He is starting his own speed, just a few seconds behind Kevin's. Some zerglings here. They could run out and try to help their two brothers, but no, they're just going to work away on these unbuildable plates. Now there they go to support those other two zerglings, and they're just going to chill out here. So things slowing down just a bit. Both players droning up. Kevin with a bit of a supply block started 3 overlords at the same time, so he's going to have supply for quite a while as he goes for his baneling nest. Yellowjellow has thrown his down as well, so are we going to see some Ling-Bane wars? That's always exciting and very nerve-wracking for both the viewers and the players. Kevin gonna run in with his zerglings. They take a few nibbles at Yellowjellow's zerglings and just gonna disengage. Yellowjellow, he's gonna be the one with 12 zerglings on the way. Kevin is gonna be getting a layer. So Kevin wants to go for perhaps Spire behind this, but he's going to have to defend this attack from Yellowjellow, and actually going to do just fine with his zerglings. Kind of an odd movement from Yellowjellow. Not really sure what was going on there. His zerglings kind of went like back and forth like that. He lost a few zerglings that probably didn't need to die. And now both players sitting on 33 workers, pretty even once again. However, Kevin has 7 additional on the way. Layer just finishing. Going for a double evolution chamber wall. No layer tech just yet. And ooh, Yellowjellow poking in. Gets very close to the banelings. And just gets away. And just gonna send one Ling to try to set off a baneling. Doesn't get it. And there goes the Spire for Kevin. And Yellowjellow, no anti-air aside from these 2 queens. In fact, he's getting a handful of roaches, so he's gonna need to get some damage done. 8 roaches on the way. Now there goes the lair, but it is pretty late compared to Kevin's lair. Kevin is getting melee and carapace, and that's usually a good supplement to Mutalisk, as with Mutas you usually have a lot of spare minerals. You want to use those for Zerglings, and of course Zerglings using those melee upgrades. So Kevin already thinking ahead. He's going for the baneling speed as well, so it doesn't smell like a totally all-in Muta composition for Kevin. But hold that thought. Yellowjellow with a good amount of roaches and lings gonna cancel this 3rd base. No cancel, actually kills that base. So 350 minerals down the drain for Kevin, and Yellowjellow gotta move as the Mutas are coming out soon. He is gonna move in now and just gonna get right up in there. Lings and Banes not gonna be the best against roaches, but the Mutas are out. Only 4 of them right now. So can Yellowjellow actually barrel his way in? And actually there's a bit of a hole over here in the wall. And he's going to get in with a handful of roaches. How much damage can he find? These roaches are on a clock, as eventually the Mutas are going to clean this up. But how much damage can he do? 9 workers going down so far. That's pretty good. But he is going to lose everything he has here. All these roaches going to go down. Some of these units wasting their time on the wall. So he might have been able to get a few more if he controlled that properly. But 9 workers, that's not bad, not too shabby. That puts Yellowjellow in the lead right now in terms of workers, 41 to 38. However, now it is the age of the Mutas. These Mutas are going to have free reign over the map for a few minutes. Kevin's gonna dive on top of these queens. 3 queens not gonna be enough to defend against this. yellowjellow should not be taking this fight, but he does. He's gonna lose all 3 of those queens there. Okay, now he's moving out with his roaches. He's gonna try to buy time once again, I think. And that's gonna force these mutas to go for the roaches. And that's gonna allow yellowjellow to get up these spore crawlers, remake his queens. He's got his hydralisk den, getting those upgrades. And I like this, the hydra speed first. Most of the time you probably want the range first, but if you're trying to catch mutas, it might be smart to go for speed. And now we got 2 hydras. That's not going to be enough, so I think yellowjellow going to have to give up this base. And yeah, I think he agrees. Gonna lose 5 drones, and that's going to put the worker count pretty even, 38 to 39. But look at this Zerg force out of the orange Zerg. I thought he was going to attack, but no, he pulls back with all these lings. Not sure why. You really want to be more active with these units. You have the map control. Go out, go overlord hunting, go maybe deny some creep, or try to get these fringe buildings on the edge that are not protected by spores. Now he is moving out once again with his mutas. Gonna find this one overlord here. And yellowjellow, he's got a decent amount of hydras now, so it's going to be enough to push away the mutas of Kevin. So yellowjellow going to be going for that 3rd base once again. Kevin also going for the 3rd base, both players going for that triangle base formation. Kevin actually going for a 4th at the same time. He does have a lot of spare minerals, so I don't mind that at all. And 2-2 on the way for Kevin. That's a very scary upgrade lead, as yellowjellow only has +1 attack. He's going to have armor shortly, but he does have to be a little bit careful right now. He's just hanging out on Kevin's creep, and Kevin can see all of this. And there's a lot of Ling Bane that's going to swarm over yellowjellow's units. Can he get away? Oh no! And the Ling Bane mutas just way too fast. While these hydras try to get away, the mutas are just going to hop on top of them, pick off almost all the hydras, and I think that's going to be it. There's just way too much orange right now. The swarms all over everything. GG gets called. kevinnleee gonna take the 2-0. Welcome back. This is game number 3 in this series between the orange Zerg kevinnleee and the red Zerg yellowjellow. So Kevin taking 2 pretty convincing games so far. Game number 3 gonna be played on Pride of Alteris. This is an absolutely massive map. And Kevin gonna be going for a gas first at 14. And I do anticipate a pool shortly. Not really sure what this build is. A 14-16? That's kind of odd. And yellowjellow, he has gone for a pool first as well. And his was actually a little bit earlier, I think. Wait. Yeah. yellowjellow going for an earlier pool, and perhaps Kevin reading into this, anticipating it, goes for a early pool himself, actually going for the evolution chamber. Okay, so this is going to be the +1 melee speed build. And normally you go for 14-14, so his is a little bit later. I'm not sure how the timing works out, but you get melee first, and then your next 100 you get your speed. They finish at exactly the same time, and you hit a very strong timing. And it is a very scary build. However, once again, this is the largest map in the map pool. It's gonna take units a very long time to get across the map. And yellowjellow now going to be running across with his first 6 lanes, and it takes so long to get across the map. By the time he gets there, Kevin should have enough. And Kevin actually, wait, big mistake out of Kevin. What's going on? He has so much gas, not starting his speed, and yeah, his build is all messed up right now. He's floating so many minerals, floating so much gas. Link speed still hasn't started for Kevin. There it finally goes, about a minute late. So maybe he got a little scared of those first 6 lings. So that's pretty good for yellowjellow, as the power of this build is hitting at the same exact time. Now he's going to have melee, but he won't have speed, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on just how impactful those lings are gonna be. Looks like yellowjellow is making a lot of zerglings, but once again his speed is so late. He goes for the spawning pool first and delays that gas for quite a long time. So despite Kevin's bit of an error on the lane speed, Kevin's actually going to have speed first, and he has his melee already. Now he's going for the carapace as well. He's secretly banking up a bunch of lings here in the main base, away from the vision of this overlord. So his intention, I suppose, is to just catch yellowjellow off guard, and it could work, but yellowjellow has a few banelings of his own here. So when is Kevin going to decide to go? His speed has finished, and one random baneling gonna waddle itself in, do a whole lot of nothing. Not really sure why yellowjellow went for that. Maybe thought he could get a handful of zerglings, but Kevin a little too smart for that, and now he's running across with a bunch of lings. Now keep in mind, these lings have +1 attack, so very scary. However, attack does not help against banelings. And another wasted baneling there, but oh, gotta be careful. Whoa! Baneling crashing into another baneling. It takes 2 banelings to kill banelings, so... And oh, okay, that was a good shot there, getting a handful of zerglings. Gonna need a little bit more than that to defend, however. And oh! And oh, those 2 from yellowjellow could have gotten kind of a flank there, but didn't get it. And these colors kind of hard to keep a track of who is who, at least for the banelings. Red banelings and orange banelings, pretty similar looking. But now here we go. Kevin has a lot of banelings. He has his 1-1 done, so that means his lings are going to be able to tank 1 baneling shot, and that's going to be absolutely massive. The control from yellowjellow very lacking once again, losing all his lings to the banes of Kevin, and that's gonna be game number 3. GG, Kevin with the 3-0. Alright, game number 4. We are currently looking at the main base of the man who is up 3-0. It is kevinnleee. And his opponent down 0-3. It's yellowjellow. So yellowjellow gonna need to play a little bit better. But kevinnleee, he is over this series. He just wants to end this. He is going for a 12-11, I think. I didn't catch the exact timings, but it is a very early gas and pool. This is pretty all in. And luckily for yellowjellow, he's going for a pool first, and that kind of counters this. Now he still has to identify that Kevin has gone for a very aggressive pool timing along with speed. Yellowjellow going to be getting his expansion. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold that, but he needs to try, I think. Now Kevin, he has mined his 100 gas, 104 actually, slight error there, not the end of the world, and pulled off gas, getting his speed, and now he is just going all out zerglings. He's going to try to end the game here. He's pulling almost all of his drones. I would have liked him to return the cargo for those few drones, and he's gonna just go straight down the map. So yellowjellow, he has all the heads up in the world, and did he spot that? I hope for his sake he did. Yes, he did. Gonna throw down that spine crawler right away, and what he needs to do here is hope that Kevin wastes his time on this hatchery and cancel it at the last second. But Kevin, a little too good for that, gonna bypass it, and at this point yellowjellow needs to cancel this hatchery. He needs those extra minerals back, because this is completely all in from the orange Zerg player. And yellowjellow, he has lings of his own. He needs to fight with all his drones, I think. However, the spines are done, and that's actually very good for the red Zerg. Leaves his expansion up, and I think he needed to cancel that, but let's see. This spine crawler from Kevin about to finish. However, there is 2 on the side of yellowjellow, and last I checked, 2 is greater than 1. Yellowjellow with 14 drones. He can sack this main base. That's fine. I don't know if he actually even has to at this point. Might be able to defend it, and oh no, those lings attacking it on their own there. The lings of yellowjellow attacking his own hatchery. Kevin noticing that as well, and bit of a mistake, yeah, once again. So he might end up losing this hatchery, and that's why he really should have just canceled that from the beginning. He tries to move his spine down, gets blocked by the lings. It's not able to burrow. And is it going to be enough? There looks like there's enough lings from yellowjellow. Almost gets that spine crawler. This spine of yellowjellow still hasn't burrowed, so he's going to end up losing that. And yeah, this hatchery most likely going to go down. Some additional lings coming along, and still no burrow on this spine from yellowjellow. Big mistake there, and oh no, it's finally gonna go down to 1 single ling there. That ling almost gets the hatchery as well, but yellowjellow does save the hatchery. Now Kevin, he did run home with all his lings, but his drones rather, but he is very far behind. He's only got 9 to the 19 of yellowjellow. Now yellowjellow is here, and he's gonna finally put himself on the board, it looks like. This is just a numbers game at this point. There's not enough from Kevin, and he is gonna have to tap out because he is DED dead. And he might stick around because he is a warrior, but make no mistake folks, this game is over. stick a fork in this man because he is done. Oh, yellowjellow. He could just close it out, and I think that's what he's going for. More lings on the way. Kevin only on 6 drones. Gonna try his best, but there's not much left to talk about. 2 bases to 1, 21 workers to 6. And 20 Zerglings to 8. Yeah. I can't really hype this up. Kevin is holding for now, but I mean, why though? Why no leave? Why no leave? And he's putting up a good fight. Yellowjellow is kind of trickling in. He only has a handful of lings here, but I mean, look at the supply. 41 to 16. And Kevin trying to mount an offense, but once these lings regroup, I mean, look at all these lings. There's so many. And I think by the time Kevin gets here, by the time he spots all these lings, he's just gonna GG. Hello? No? He still thinks he has a chance? Alright, well, this game is going to continue for a little bit longer. Yellowjellow not going for the kill, going for the rocks instead. This hatchery bleeding out, but slowly recovering its HP. And come on, let's get this over with. Put the man out of his misery. 25 to 12 workers. Kevin's still only on 1 base. And now finally the lings making their way across the map. This is a lot of lings. Banelings even on the way. That's just overkill. I mean, 35 lings to 16. It's pretty clear who should win that, but alright, fine. Go for the banelings. And in they go, waddling along. And Kevin is trying to get a spine crawler, but what's that really gonna do? It's gonna hold off those 2 banelings, I guess. But that one doesn't do a whole lot either. But here we go. A lot more lings, a lot more banes. And Yellowjellow gonna try to get the hatch. I mean, sure, why not? GG gets called. Yellowjellow gonna finally take a game. What's up, folks? We've got another series. Now it's going to be a TVZ between our resident Terran player, the Teal Terran, B-Breed, and the winner of the last series, it is our Orange Zerg, kevinnleee. So, ZVT, the kind of classic matchup in StarCraft, right? This map gonna be Hardwire LE, another new map, another pretty big map. And openings looking like pretty standard from both players. kevinnleee going for that hatchery first once again. And B-Breed with the barracks in the main base. He's got a gas already, so in all likelihood going to be a Reaper opening, but he does have to be a little bit careful because his opponent has been known to be aggressive. Things to note about this map is the thirds. Both thirds are going to be pretty viable. However, I think this one is a little bit more vulnerable because there's two pathways to attack. One here, and then one here. And I suppose you could go through this path as well, but this third, little less open. However, it can be abused by the Terran player. They can drop tanks over here, and that is hell to defend. So it's going to be interesting to see if either player takes that into account. Now, B-Breed did not go for the Reaper, and instead he is going for, or he went for a reactor. Going to get double Marines, going to get a factory behind this, so probably going to swap that over. And getting a command center on location. It's a little bit risky going up against an aggressive player. There was a scout actually. He did see that hatchery, so maybe he feels safe enough to do that. But this choke point not walled off, so if Kevin were going for some kind of crazy ling pressure, he could just run right on through. That would be pretty bad, but it's not going to be coming, at least not yet. 3 additional gases on the way for Kevin, and you know what that means. It's going to be a Muta build, I think, as the layer has started. No third on the way just yet. Kevin is working on his creep spread. That's good. Well, gases 3 and 4 have completed. He's sending drones to that right away. And getting a lot of Zerglings. Look at how barren this mineral mining saturation is. Only 2, now 3 drones on this, now 2 once again as he throws down that baneling nest. So Kevin gonna be applying some pressure, but I do think his end game goal is for the Mutas. Runs in a little bit willy-nilly here. A lot of Hellions on the side of B-Breed, gonna be more than enough to repel that Ling force of Kevin. So a bit wasteful there from our Orange Zerg player, as he has lost, let's take a look, 7 Zerglings. And he's gotten 1 Hellion, 2 Marines, so trade pretty even, I suppose. And actually, Kevin not going for the Mutas. He's going for, well, in addition to his Baneling Nest, he's going for Evolution Chambers and a Roach Warren. So, kind of weird build. Don't need this much gas for this. Look at Kevin sitting at 1,000 gas right now. Now these Lings trying to pick a fight with these Hellions, that's not a good idea. Those have flamethrowers on their roofs. So we're going to be able to scorch a lot of these Zerglings. B-Breed could have gotten more, I think. Pulled back, shoot, pull back, shoot. And I think he kind of let Kevin off a little easy there. Probably could have gotten a few more of these lings, but in either way, things have kind of slowed down. Kevin going to be pulling drones off of gas because, I mean, look at his gas bank right now, 1,300, and he has no way to spend that, and he's still only on 2 bases. That is very bad news for the Zerg player. He runs out in the middle of the map, gonna catch a few of these Hellions. Not bad, but B-Breed now going for a bit of an attack. It's kind of a ragtag force of units, a handful of Marines, a single Hellion, a single Marauder, but his stim has just finished. You gotta be careful with stimming though, because these Marines and Marauder, singular, does not have healing. But if he goes for the fight and he stims, that's gonna add a lot of DPS to this army. Now Kevin's gonna need a defense right now. He went for that fast layer, but he has no layer tech right now. He's trying to get that roach speed, but that's not that important right now. And these 2 evolution chambers, effectively useless. And this is looking really bad for the orange Zerg. I don't think he can even take this Terran army, to be quite honest. And B-Breed doesn't really want to commit. I can't really blame him because he doesn't see what we see. He doesn't know just how dire it is for Kevin. And that's actually going to allow Kevin to mass up a good amount of roaches. Roach is not the best in this situation, and I think Kevin should morph some of these into Ravagers, spend his bank a little bit. 1 drone along for the ride, and B-Breed continuing to look for an angle to attack here. And in he goes, gonna be burrowing a lot of these Widow Mines. They do get some decent shots off, and yeah, these roaches not gonna cut it. These are not the units you want right now. He definitely should have morphed some of these into Ravagers, and now they're out in the middle of nowhere. He does have speed, which is nice, I suppose, but that's about all he has going for him right now, and that's not gonna be enough. There is a massive supply lead for the Terran player, and he is just gonna keep it rolling. In he goes. He's looking for that Roach Warren. Ooh, big shots out of those Widow Mines, and down goes the Roach Warren. That means no more roaches for Kevin. He's gonna have to make do with Lings and Banelings. I think he should have gotten Lings and Banelings to begin with, but okay. And the Terran is just knocking on his front door now. Widowmine Burrow's gonna get nothing with that shot, okay. But there's just too much Terran here right now. A Liberator even showing up for good measure. Those Banelings get some decent shots, but not gonna be enough right now. More Banelings rolling in. Is that gonna be enough? Big shots from those Widow Mines, gonna take out all those Banelings. Ooh, friendly fire from that Widow Mine there. But doesn't matter, there's 39 supply for the Zerg, 104, 106 now for the Terran. And this is gonna be lights out. Why no leave? Kevin is totally cooked. He's forced to fight with drones maybe? Lings and drones, that's going to be the defense, and that is not going to be pretty. Widow Mines going to actually fall to drones, okay, but yeah, this is absolutely over. Don't know what else to say about this. Let's take a look at the cinematic view. Look at this ultra wide angle. We can see what's going on at both bases, and Kevin fighting to the very end, but this is indeed the very end. Another Widow Mine burrowing, and boom! Another lot of drones. 0 drones remaining for the Zerg, and why no leave? I don't know why he's sticking around. This game is completely over. GG finally, and B-Breed gonna take game number 1 in this ZBT series. Alright, welcome back. This is game number 2 in this TVZ between this man, the Teal Terran B-Breed, and his opponent, the Orange Zerg, kevinnleee. Game number 2 gonna be played on Glittering Ashes, or as Rainer would say, Glittering Asses. He is not a fan of this map. It's a pretty big map, and I think it's pretty even in a TVZ. I think Rainer's feelings about this map is more due to the PVZ, because it's very easy for Protosses to get up to Skytoss, which everyone knows is super annoying to deal with. But that is neither here nor there, because this is a Terran versus Zerg, so I think it is a pretty fair map in this matchup. Pretty big map, lots of bases, lots of pathways, lots of rocks. And one thing I don't like about this map is, look at this conveyor belt and these minerals. They are not moving at the same speed. So whoever created this didn't do the best job with that. Look at that. Completely unplayable. And alright, openings. Barracks once again for B-Breed, not going for the Reaper, going for the Reactor. And Kevin going for the hatchery first, followed by pool and gas. So pretty standard. B-Breed, however, going for the SCV Scout, gonna spot this expansion and then turn around. This is a very late scout, so I'm not sure what the plan is. Like, what would he do if he spotted no expansion and Lings are already on the way? I don't know. I feel like that scout's a little bit late, and he's gonna go into the main and lose that SCV. But he does see that Kevin is still mining gas, so maybe he can piece together that there's going to be a Baneling attack, perhaps? And back over on the Terran side of things, he's getting his expansion in the main. He's building a sort of wall in the main at the top of his ramp. Is there a hole here? I think so. How do I tilt the camera? That's not it. There we go. I don't know. Can Ling stream in through there? I'm not 100% sure. But this surely is a hole, right? Not too sure once again. But Kevin is on his way. The Ling speed just finishing. Baneling nest is ready, so you're going to see 7 Banelings morphing. Kevin pokes in with a Zergling and, yeah, identifies that that is indeed a hole in the wall. But B-Breed has 2 Widow Mines, and is that going to be enough? Let's see. Banelings are going to start waddling in. First Baneling shot, Widow Mine shot rather, gets a few of those Banelings. And second Widow Mine gets like a ling or two. And now the lings streaming in. SCV's forced to fight. Some Hellions pop out, but is that going to be enough? 14 SCVs down. Oh no. This is bad news. I think somebody didn't watch the Bubbly Frog tutorial video of how to micro workers against lings. So very fast, game number 2, GG, and Kevin gonna tie it 1-1. Welcome back to game number 3 in the series. We are all tied up between the Teal Terran B-Breed and the Orange Zerg Kevinnleee. Game number 3 gonna be played on Blackburn. This is not a new map, but it is a strange map. Of course, the gold bases may come into play. There are slow zones here and here, and just the layout of the map, it's not a cross spawn. They are both spawning in the bottom corners, and I wonder if either player is going to go for a fast gold. Kevin droning up to 17, going to be going for a hatchery first. Looks like he's going to be putting that down at its normal location. And is that misplaced? I can't tell. It looks like it might be misplaced. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, B-Breed looks like he's going standard once again. Needs to sniff out these aggressive plays from Kevin and needs to make better walls. He had a hole in the last wall, so Kevin didn't need to spend banelings to bust it down. And if the wall was tight, I think he definitely could have held with the Widow Mines. So here we are, all tied up, 1 apiece. B-Breed gonna go for his SCV Scout once again, going through the slow zones. And gonna spot the expansion, and he's also going to rally his way into the main. And behind this, he's getting that reactor on his barracks once again, as well as the factory and command center once again. And this SCV going to spot everything in the main once again. Kevin leaving workers in the gas. So are we gonna see another baneling aggression? No baneling nest just yet. So what is this gas for? 2 lings gonna try to chase that SCV, who actually turns around to go for a follow-up scout, perhaps? He does go in, he does see some workers mining here at the natural, so maybe that's enough information to confirm there is no aggression coming his way. But I'm still curious what this gas is for. Maybe a layer? He could have gotten that earlier. Not sure. Double evolution chamber going down, so maybe we're seeing 1-1 upgrades. 2 lings gonna run in, one of them gonna die. And B-Breed making a wall. He was making a wall. Now he lifts up that barracks to make a tech lab. And this command center morphing into an orbital. I'm gonna lift that up and place it down at his natural. And Kevin, he is going for the baneling nest now. 10 additional lings on the way, plus 1 melee on the way as well. So are we just gonna see a delayed baneling attack? That's actually pretty clever, lulling B-Breed into a false sense of security and going for a delayed later attack while B-Breed is not quite ready. As look at this, his wall non-existent, and Kevin, he does spot this kind of with this Overlord, and he's kind of hiding his Zerglings right now. He's getting 1/1 upgrades. His baneling nest is done, mining a lot of gas. 1, 2, 3 gases. No third on the way just yet. I wouldn't mind seeing this gold, as Kevin on a pretty low drone count. B-Breed gonna be moving out with 6 Hellions. He's gotta be careful because that's enough lings to surround and get all of them. So these Hellions are gonna poke up and uh-oh, they're trapped. And yeah, gonna lose all these Hellions, I think. How many lings can they get before they die? Down they all go, and what is the casualty count? 13 Zerglings for 6 Hellions. That is an excellent trade for the Zerg. Now he makes his way across the map. B-Breed's got a wall up back at home. He does. There's going to be enough Marines to defend this, I think. However, don't forget about the Banelings. Kevin, is he going to be morphing them? Doesn't look like it, not yet at least. He did go for his lair, and no lair tech yet. He's just getting that baneling speed. No third base either, not at the normal minerals and not at the gold. Oh, there we go. He is sending a drone there, but it got stuck behind the queens. Oh no. Alright, he does move the queens, allows that drone to go build that hatchery. So Kevin, he is a bit behind right now. He did just recently drone back up to 46, so he has reclaimed the lead. However, the income has been favoring B-Breed for quite some time now. Should be swinging back into the Zerg favor. But we do see the effects of the extra mining for B-Breed, who is sitting pretty on a 13 supply advantage currently. It's going to be some time before this gold base gets up and running. And what Kevin does have going for him is very fast upgrades. He has the 1/1 already. He has his 2/2 about a third of the way done, it looks like. Yeah, just about. And B-Breed, he is only working on his 1/1. So by the time this 1/1 finishes, Kevin should have, or be close to, his 2/2. And that's going to be pretty big. B-Breed going to be setting up for mutas, which are not coming, actually. Look at how much he's invested into this. He's got missile turrets, he's got widow mines scattered around his base. And he is not getting a third. There is no third command center in sight, none on location. So he is looking to do some damage soon. And Kevin, he is getting a lot of army. He's never been the type to focus too heavily on macro. So worker counts are going to be favoring the Terran, and I would really like Kevin to transfer some workers to this gold. That would help him a lot in the economy. But B-Breed gonna be moving out now. He's got his 1-1. Kevin's 2-2. Gonna be finishing up. Gonna be finished in time for the fight. So that's gonna help a lot. But the army count is favoring the Terrans. So what can Kevin accomplish with his upgrade advantage? B-Breed goes in, baits the Zerg army into the Widow Mines, and now all the Banelings are mostly dead. There's a few trapped behind the Hydras, but there's just not enough Terran army remaining to clean up the Zerg army. So it looks like gonna be pretty even trades from both players, but most importantly, Kevin is gonna hold. He has gotten a few more drones at this gold. B-Breed is getting his gold as well. No workers there yet. And Kevin is droning up a little bit more. 53 drones to 50 SCVs. He's got a pretty handsome Lingbane Hydra army. He's got 2-2 on his Lings. He's got both Hydra upgrades. He's got Ling speed, he's got Baneling speed, he's got Overlord speed even, and he's going up to a Hive. He's getting his Lurker Den, and we all know B-Breed struggles with the Lurkers, so can he close the show before then? He is sitting on a army lead once again, 69 army supply, nice. And he does have that gold base up and running himself, going for the 4th. So is Kevin, actually. So economy pretty even for both players. It was very turn favored and then very Zerg favored, and it should be evening up right now, I think. Hive is done. Lurker Den is done. Ultralisk Cavern on the way. Oh wait, Lurker Den's not done, but just about. There we go. And are we going to see some Lurkers morphing in? Are we going to see those Lurker upgrades? We do see the 3-3, which is very scary. 3-3 Ultras with chitinous plating are so difficult to deal with. But things kind of slowing down right now. Not too much going on. Both players kind of just working on their macro, working on their technology. Kevin is getting all the upgrades in the book right now. He's getting the burrow for the Lurkers. Interesting that he goes for the burrow first. I'm not sure if there's any motive behind that, or if he just clicks them together. Not sure. Ultralisk Cameron working on the chitinous plating. He's got the whatever that is called. I forgot what that is. The Ultralisk speed behind that. So Kevin probably doesn't want to take a fight anytime soon. Have a Liberator trying to be annoying, and oh, actually could have gotten that Queen, but he unsieges. And it looks like he's gonna lose that. Oh! Kevin actually didn't go for that, so bit of a micro battle going on over here. And alright, finally losing that Liberator for nothing, I think. This one Ling spotting this base, but can't really do anything. He can't get past, and this siege tank unsieged. B-Breed saying, guess I'm going to lose to Lurkers, and yeah, it does look like that's going to be the case, doesn't it? As the seismic spine's going to be finishing up. Lurkers morphing in, Ultras on the way as well. Very low worker count for Kevin, but the army complexity is just vastly superior. There are no ghosts out of B-Breed. He's never been that good at ghost control anyways. But yeah, it's so difficult to deal with Lurkers as a Terran player if you are not named Clem. And B-Breed just gonna try to make things work with a bio tank liberator. It is possible, and he does have the economy advantage, but his unit's not that good. These 3 lurkers gonna try to do some harassment on this gold, and they are gonna burrow, gonna force these SCVs to get out of dodge. 7 SCVs go down. This tank gonna get one of those lurkers. Another scan going down, and this tank should be able to clean it all up. But very annoying from Kevin. These SCVs can go back to work now. B-Breed dropping another scan, he's not entirely sure, but yes, it is safe to go back to work. The SCVs, hello. A lot of them very peppered up, but both players are maxed out now. Both players sitting on, I don't know, that's a lot of bases. And B-Breed, he's got a big bank, but he needs something to deal with this scary Zerg army. 8 beefy space cows. They are completely maxed out. They have all the upgrades in the book. They've got 3-3, they've got chitinous plating, they've got that ultralisk speed. And Kevin morphing in a ton of banelings. Some hydras mixed in here, and no lurkers actually. Maybe trying to make a point. Kevin saying he doesn't need lurkers to close this out, and he is rolling on in with everything. Some siege tanks gonna get left for dead, and Kevin not even going for them. Instead going for the meaty bio, and a lot of these banelings actually crashing into not much, but there's not much left for B-Breed, to be quite honest, and I think that's gonna be it. There's really not much left B-Breed can do. WTF. These 2 siege tanks still alive, 13 and 12 kills, but they're not going to be able to save the game for him. Kevin saying, what lurkers? Making a statement. He doesn't need lurkers to win. And yeah, this is gonna be it. There's a massive maxed out Zerg army in the Terran base, and B-Breed is dead. GG. Kevinnleee gonna take this 2-1. What's up, folks? We've got an RVT for you guys now, and it's gonna be yours truly, Bubbly Frog, going up against B-Breed, the Terran player. And I did spawn a Zerg this time, which is bad news for B-Breed, who just got steamrolled by Kevin in a ZVT, but I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna... I don't know, not really sure what I'm gonna go for, but gonna start things off with a normal opening, and let's go for mass lings into ultras. That's it. No banes, no roaches, no hydras, no lurkers. Mass lings, and let's see how that goes. I think it's gonna get a little dicey when he goes for his attack, which he usually do, but we're gonna try it and we'll see what happens. If we lose, we lose. It's no biggie. Go for a normal 17 hatch gas pool. I'm gonna rally these drones to the extractor, because I don't need speed that quickly, and I'm gonna get a fast third, I think, at this location, or maybe this one. I think I'm gonna go for this one because these rocks can be pretty annoying if he decides to put a tank over there. And I'm gonna want fast upgrades. Get a 4 Zerglings to start things off. Gonna go for this hatchery before speed. I don't want it to be denied by a Reaper, so I'm just gonna get this first. Delay my speed just a little bit. Gonna get that now. Ling speed has been started. I do spot his 2 Marines coming out at the same time, so I can already assume he went for that reactor build. Get more queens now, dropping a 1 tumor with that. He's throwing down another barracks, so I'm free to drone up a little bit. And let's just set my camera hotkeys. I don't really use this a whole lot. I should do better with it, but there we go. 1, 2, 3. Can quickly cycle between those. Get more overlords. 2 barracks in the front, so it's safe to assume he's going for a pretty standard bio composition. Gonna continue spreading this creep. I don't know about this wall, but I'm not gonna abuse it. And it lifts off. That's so annoying. He might get this overlord. Let's pull it back. Let's get out of there. Get to the high ground. And yeah, I think we're gonna get away. Spawn more overlords. And let's pull back, see if we can get back on top of this perch. Spread creep on this third. That's going to be very important for the defense. Energy is too low. Spread a little bit of creep that way as well. Drone up a bit more, get some evolution chambers, and let's put this queen dead center here. And these hellions! Alright, we're blocking. I don't know how much we really lost there. But Oh, wow, he lifted up again. Okay, good for him. And we have held that Hellion aggression. And I want a macro hatch because I'm going heavy lings. And I need more overlords. I'm not doing too good in that department. It's pretty hard to commentate while playing, folks. So give me a bit of leeway here. And let's start making more lings. It's about 6 minutes. I don't know if he's going to be coming. I lost that frontal overlord, which is unfortunate. Good play by him, of course, sniping that off. It's very annoying as a Zerg player to lose that. Let's take the tower. Let's send some lings over to his side. And we want some extra gases now, as we're gonna want to get an infestation pit, as well as 2/2 upgrades. And we're gonna fly in with this guy, see if we can see anything. Get some more stuff there. Get that infestation pit. Upgrades kind of behind. And ooh, what's this? Let's make some more Zerglings then. Let's go for the 4th as well. And he's got Widow Mines, of course he does. Where are my overlords? Oh god, where are my overlords? I need to morph. Overseers. Let's get some queens preemptively. Let's run these guys around. Oh no! And alright, let's go for the surround. Need more Zerglings. Oh god! I do have my 1/1, right? But, oh, Zerglings by themselves, not good enough. Need these yesterday. I'm gonna lose a lot over there. And, alright, finally Zerglings coming out. And these backup queens are gonna save the day for me, but oof, at what cost? Where's that overseer? I thought I made an overseer. Gonna need a couple more then. And he still has a lot. Let's go for the hive. Let's see if we can get a set up a flank here. That's very important. Alright, let's go! Let's see what happens! Oh god. Split. Not the best, but okay. I think we are okay. Is he gonna keep on rolling? I don't think so. I think his attack is over. Let's see. And he didn't clear up my creep at all, which is pretty bad. And yeah, okay. I think we are safe to drone. Hopefully. Spent all my larva on drones just now, so if he attacks again, it's gonna be bad, but I see he doesn't have a 3rd, so is he pretty all in? Get that Ultralisk Cavern. Let's drone up this base once again. Let's drone up this base, get gases there. And let's get gas there as well. And it's going for Liberators, and that's unfortunate because I don't have anything that shoots up. I guess I'm gonna have to get spores in all my bases. Let's go for that. There's a couple of spores here and there. Put drones on these. Let's see if we can clear up some rocks. And ooh, what's this? Okay. Oh boy. I'm supply blocked. He's coming in again. He has no upgrade, so my 2-2 gonna be pretty solid, but uh-oh. He's got a lot. Let's go for the wraparound again. Oh no! Here we go. No splits against the Widow Mines. Need to get more Zerglings. Where are my units? Jesus, they just melt. And uh-oh. Let's transfer these guys. Start getting ultras. But I need units. Losing a lot just spawning, but as long as I hold, I should be okay. I've got this base. And, Injects have been a bit lacking, and in he goes. Oh no! Oh man, Hellbat's pretty good against Lings, huh? Even 0-0? And there we go, there's my Ultralisk, and that's gonna be the hold. It was dicey though. Gotta admit, that was very dicey though. We can... Oh, he didn't take out my base? Oh, bruh. Alright, let's...
Queen rises.
Take this Spore Crawler, try to clean up these annoying Liberators, spread this creep a little bit more. And he hasn't really cleared my creep, has he? Inject. And now I have 3-3. Oh! No! He denied my melee. That's unfortunate. So I have Carapace. Melee, not quite. But I think that's okay. Let's drone up here a little bit more. Get some more Overlords. Let's get another base. Can we get... Uh-oh. Oh no, I have no anti-air. That's not fair. You can't be going for air when I'm not going any anti-air. But he has no upgrades. I've got 3-2. Let's just wait for my Zerglings actually. I was gonna say let's just go, but I don't have that much units right now. Yeah, let's kind of just scare him a little bit. Yeah. Scare him a little bit, do a little dance. I want to buy time. And alright, let's go. Just a move. Don't really need to get too crazy here. Alright, let's see what's happening. I think it's fine. Oh no! These Liberators are too strong. Let's go for his third here. And GG! We did it with Lings and Ultras. Alrighty, game number 2 in this RVT, and I'm Z again. Uh-oh. Let's see, what can we do this time to give him a chance? Ling's last game worked out pretty good. I've done Roach Ravager, so I don't really want to do that. Let's see. Let's go for some kind of Swarm Host build. Let's see how that goes. I don't really know. Let's go for Lings first. We always need Lings, and then let's go for Nidus Swarm Host. We'll like pop out Swarm Host somewhere over here, maybe somewhere over here, maybe. It'll just be really annoying. Let's see how that goes. I hope he's able to survive. Maybe kill me with his Hellbat attack, because I want this to go to game number 3. But you're gonna have to work for it, B-Breed. You're gonna have to survive against the Swarm Host build that's coming your way.
Not enough minerals.
Let's see how this goes. I don't really know when to make stuff, so this might get a little messy and it might not look too good, but let's see what happens. This Overlord, we're gonna spot for any proxy. I suspect he might want to try to get a cheeky victory here, but maybe not. Transfer, and let's go for this base once again. Oh, I forgot to make queens. That's a big mistake. Let's get a single pair of Zerglings. Set up my camera hotkeys once again that I rarely use. And we can just finally start that Ling speed right now. There we go. It's got 2 Marines again, so maybe a similar build as last time. We might be seeing some Hellions come my way. I'm gonna go for the Timbo double creep tumor. It's gonna cut into my larva, of course, but I do want the creep for the defense there, and I suspect he's gonna lift one of these, but he can't really get away, so gonna have to lose it, unfortunately. Let's get Overlords ahead of time. And yeah, he's gonna lift that off. No, my Overlord!
Energy is too.
Third base is done. Start getting queens from there as well.
A new queen. Morph that upon evolution complete.
Let's take the towers. Let's get more drones. I can get a spine crawler actually, because I'm scared. Let's get a couple more Zerglings. And let's start getting more gas.
Emerged.
And we can go for the layer now. Spread this one. Get more gas. Need more overlords. Where are my overlords? Where are my links? Okay.
That must Go on, aim. Morph that upon creep.
Don't really know what he's doing. Let's fly this guy in. Let's get more spines, actually. Because I don't know what's happening. Let's get a spore. Okay, we've seen... Alright, there's the armory. Let's get a spore here as well. Just marines. So yeah, I think it's gonna be his regular push. Let's get a few more spines here. Just to be safe. Let's get this creep in. Okay, he's coming. Bring the queens over for the defense. And oh god, I'm supply blocked. Got my... that thing, whatever it's called. And he's allowing these spines to finish. Thank you, B-Breed, you are very kind. Oh, he didn't. But a few of them are gonna finish. Oh no, my transfusion's not good enough. Oh no. Gonna have to make a lot of lings. Ah! Ah! Ling's not gonna be good enough. Oh no.
No, it cannot be.
See if we can get some stuff, some spores there. No, these spines not gonna finish. There we go. Two swarm hosts and a dream. They're not gonna be enough. Oh god. Oh wait. Oh, what the? How's he have so much stuff over here? No! No!
Base is under attack.
No! And he's gonna catch almost all these swarm hosts.
Base is under awaiting rises. Base is under attack.
Gonna lose my hive. So didn't get to do the thingy I wanted to do. Unfortunately, I did end up falling to this. It looks like. What now? Let's drop a creep tumor here so my buildings don't die. Alright, we've got 10 swarm hosts and a dream. Let's see if we can retake that. Oh god, come on. Oh no! Let's go!
Strike our drones.
Ah.
Must acquire Vespine gas.
And swarm hosts, not that good when you're... Oh my god. When you're trying to defend, because he can just back off, to be quite honest. No! not gonna cut it, not in this scenario. That's unfortunate, but GG. We're going to game number 3. Alright, loading up into game number 3. Can I get Zerg again? I want to try that Swarm Host build again, but nope. Gonna be Terran, and that's gonna be a B-breed victory most likely because I don't know how to play this race. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Wall up.
Minerals. You need them.
And
You're too low on minerals.
I don't know. How do I play this race? How do I play this matchup? I don't know. This is gonna be rough.
Big job. SCV ready.
I think I have to get
Can't build there.
Reapers to start things off. Just in case he gets Reapers, because if he gets Reapers and I don't get Reapers, then I lose, right? So, I don't know.
SCV
I'm gonna go for a Scout as well, because I don't want to get proxied by anything.
Let's go. SCV ready.
And maybe we go for fast second gas. Looks like there's no shenanigans, okay.
Will do. SCV ready.
Unless he's doing something super cheeky, like, I don't know, back here. Actually, let's check there. Alright, nothing sneaky going on. That's good. Oops. Definitely close the door. CV there.
What's going on?
Let's get a factory.
Command center upgrade complete.
Let's see.
Done.
What's he got? Let's gotta start a second Reaper. We can cancel that later. Oh, wait. Did I see something? Was that a Reaper of his? I'm not sure.
Nothing I can't handle. That's all.
Let's see what he's doing. He's getting a factory also, making something out of it.
SCV ready.
SCVs are in trouble.
Yeah, he's got a Reaper of his own.
All right.
We are kind of just trading. I've got 2 kills. How many did he get?
Got it.
Ah, I can't see. I think only 1.
What's it worth?
But I did lose my Reaper, so that's unfortunate. I'm floating a lot of money. I suck at this race. No. Oh, I clicked this SCV onto that, but he wasn't building. That is a darn shame. Let's see, what can we accomplish? with this Reaper still, and ooh, might be able to get an SCV over there. Did I get it? Oh shoot, I don't know. And he's got a lot of Hellions and Reapers, so that's not good.
SCV ready.
Let's get a bunker. Trying to get a siege tank.
What's going
Hopefully
on?
that comes out in time.
Go ahead.
Need to get some more supply depots. And
SCV
oh
ready.
no!
Bad news.
Oh no! He's not focusing me. So okay. We're okay for now. Am I gonna lose a tank to these units? No, the repair is good. Thank goodness for that. Whew. It's a little dicey, but I think we've survived. Let's get this siege tank sieged on up over here.
What's that? SCV ready. Big job.
And let's go
What's going on?
the fusion core. We're going BCs, boys.
Command center upgrade complete.
I don't know if landing this is the best idea, but
Your add-on is ready.
gonna move this on over. Add-on is ready,
Bad news.
but fusion core is not.
Who wants some?
All out of energy.
Got some stuff going over there.
In rear with the gear. Been waiting on you.
Okay, I think not too shabby.
Base under assault.
Oh no! That's annoying.
Lay it off it. Yes, sir.
Let's move down here.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
The enemy's after your SCVs.
Yeah. Go ahead. Gotcha. Be on the ball.
SCV's gonna kill
Huh?
Hellion there. Noish. Let's get another siege tank.
SCV ready.
Let's start getting a wall down here.
Your pay. Bad news.
Second.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm staggering like that so his Hellions kind of just filter through. I don't know if that's a good choice. Oh, let's see.
Big job, huh?
Let's repair this bad boy up. He's been pivotal to my defense.
SCV ready. Who called you? This better be
And
good.
let's call in the
SCVs
fleet.
under attack.
Oh no, he went for Banshees. And
It's a trap.
I've got... I just teleported my guy over. No! Oh no!
Energy's gone.
Second BC, long way away. Lose my expansion. I need to buy time right now. But he's got a lot of stuff. Oh
They're attacking your base.
no! Tank coming out. That's helpful. Oh
Your base is under
no. Okay,
attack.
are we
Stay
gonna survive this?
Called in the fleet.
frosty. Base under
Looks
assault.
like maybe. Oh no. I have no workers, do I? I have no workers! Oh crap. So that means I'm just gonna slowly die. Can I end the game with these two BCs? Maybe? Let's see. Ah, no! He has too much anti-air!
You're short on Bisbee gas.
Called in the fleet.
Oh, I have no supply left either.
Yes, sir. You hailed?
Oh, I can research the module. This is too little too late, I think. No, he has too much anti-air. Damn. Yeah, that's GG. I've got nothing. I can't make anything because I have no supply. Ah, I'm at 0 supply. GG. Alright, next up we've got an RVZ against Timbo. Gonna be spawning as Terran this game, which is
You're too low on minerals.
no bueno, to say the least. But I feel like I have an okay chance against Timbo.
You scared me. Well, butter my biscuit.
I think he's favored just slightly, maybe like a 55-45 or something like that. I don't know. But gonna start things off standard,
Big job, huh?
and I'm gonna go into
SCV ready.
Hellions. That's gonna be my
Stock up
plan.
on minerals.
Let's get this barracks going down.
Yep.
Start off with the Reaper,
In the rear with
move
the
into
gear.
factory. We got Blue Flame, get a bunch of Hellions,
SCV ready.
and
Big
see
job.
what happens from there.
SCV ready.
Glittering Ashes. Haven't really played too many games on this map. And it is a pretty big map. Let me get another
SCV ready.
gas actually.
Go ahead.
Queue up that supply depot.
SCV ready.
Get that Reaper started. And there's a cleaning bot in my base. Clean up this base. I mean, it doesn't look too dirty to me. There's two bots actually, but oh, there's a hazardous material, I think that means. So maybe that's what they're cleaning. And yeah, some nuclear stuff.
What's going on?
Command center
Down
upgrade
that.
complete.
Factory here. Let's go for a reactor. And he's spot that, no biggie.
SCV ready.
Let's pull off
Bad news.
gas just a little bit.
Huh? I'm
And
listening.
he's gonna see all this.
What's it worth?
That's
All
fine.
right. Nothing
See
I
if we
can't
can get
handle.
any damage with this Reaper. Oh no, the Queen! We're gonna get out of there.
SCV ready. In the rear with
Let's
your
get that command center and my barracks.
What's going on? You're the Reaper man.
Oh, it doesn't have any lanes, it looks
Yeah,
like.
baby. I'm coming.
This Queen didn't drop its creep tuner,
Want something?
or its inject, just dropping that now, so a bit delayed there. Oh no! I'm gonna lose my Reaper.
Big jump.
Unfortunate. Good play by him. Kind of surrounded me there.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I don't need all this gas. Let's pull off the gas. Gonna start
Add-on
getting
complete.
my Blue Flame. What else do I need to do?
What's going
More
on?
supply depots.
Ready to raise some hell.
Where's his Overlord
Sure thing.
scout? His Overlord should be over here, I'm assuming. Going for the reactor on that.
Bad news.
We can start getting a little bit more gas. Once this gets close, we're gonna move out.
SCV ready.
And
Command
then
center
sector, we
upgrade
can go ahead and
complete.
land that. Let's start getting a wall. Factory actually over here.
Get more Vespi.
Ready to raise some hell.
And
I'm waiting on you.
Your add-on is ready.
spots everything. We gotta go.
Research is
We
finished.
rolling out. Let's see, is he ready for this? He's got a lot of queens, which is actually good enough. Ah! Oh no, miscontrol there. And yeah,
You're too low on
not
minerals.
that good over there.
Minerals. You need them.
Let's wall off.
Stock up on minerals. You're too low on minerals.
What do? He's still on hatchery, I think. Didn't get a chance to see that. I don't know what that is. That's unfortunate.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell.
Alright.
Waiting on
Let's go for another move out. Let's try to get his third.
SCV ready.
Okay. Oh, there's that Overlord.
Been waiting on you.
Did he get the...
Got
Where's that Overlord? Oh man.
Outstanding. Talk to me, boss.
Clear up some creep.
Add-on complete.
Oh. He's pretty solid in his defense. Clear up some creep.
Ready to raise some hell. Where's the high
There's his creep tumor.
Talk to me, boss.
So I think he should be somewhere over here. It's like the center of this, right? So let's see if we can get fancy here. Yeah, I did get it. Killed my Hellion, but that's cute. Cute little move. Did I just drop a mule here by accident? Oh god.
Ready for action. What's going on? Go ahead. Good job, huh? Who won?
My
That's,
macro
no
is
construction
slipping
zone.
hard.
Not enough supply.
Ready to raise some hell.
Need to drop that.
Establish your supply line. All that energy.
Okay. Going for the Hellion Cyclone.
In the rear with good job. This better be good. What's going on? Ready to raise some hell.
My gas is kind of low.
Systems go. SCV ready. Sure, this ought to be good.
Oh, I forgot. Those guys are still alive. Cool beans.
Yeah.
Let's just repair them.
Ready to raise.
Add-on complete.
Ready to raise some hell.
Alright. And actually, let's get some Widow
Need more
Mines.
supply depots.
In the rear. What's going on? Huh?
Get some Widow Mines, because he's probably going to go for...
We're down a mineral cluster.
He's probably going to go for Banelings to counter this. So...
Research.
we do
Finished off a
mines.
mineral cluster.
Here we go. And... let's...
You got cool channels clear,
roll
boss.
out, boys!
Got it, come. Show me who you wanted.
Let's get the alligator clips. What's that called? Drilling claws.
Cyclone receiving. It's gonna be good.
Mineral field depleted.
Got a target in mind. Come. You got coordinates?
out of there. Big Widowmine shot there. But he still has a ton of banelings.
Finished off a mineral cluster.
Uh-oh. Split! Split! That didn't go awfully, but it didn't go great.
Research is finished.
And he crashed all his Banes into one thing.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay. And I am once again
You gonna get big job.
floating a lot of money.
Cyclone ready for action.
Kind of appropriate, considering who I'm up against.
Go ahead.
We need a third, desperately.
Your troops are in active combat.
Ready to raise some hell.
No!
Minerals. You need them.
Minerals! I need them! I'm floating so much.
Wait, channels. You gonna give me
Floating so much
ready to raise some hell.
gas. I don't know what to do with it. What's like a gas heavy unit? Thor's a little too
Optics online.
many
Let's go
minerals. I guess
kill
we'll go for
something.
a Raven or two.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
We're down a mineral cluster.
This better be calm.
Let's see what's going on in the main. A ton of mutas. Oh god. I don't even have a
Optics
engineering
online.
bay.
Let's go kill something.
You're too low on minerals.
Been waiting. By the
This
numbers.
is bad. This
Stock
is
up on
bad.
minerals. Your forces have
No!
opened fire.
No! Ooh, this Widowmine shot! Not enough to kill though.
What's up?
Yeah, you just gotta not fly into Widowmines though. Ooh, those Widowmines were clutch though, keeping me alive. I think he still could have done damage, but can't really stick around too long when all your mutas are peppered up like that.
By the numbers, boy. Get me. This better be good.
All out of energy.
Let's see, what can I do now?
Finished off a mineral cluster.
Raven on the way. I still need to spend my gas somehow.
SCV ready.
Mineral field command center upgrade complete.
Oh, we've got that. So he still has mutas. We still have to
Your
respect them.
soldiers have engaged the enemy.
And oh, oh!
Ready. Can't wait. Await the orders.
Okay, I don't know how to control this many units. Let's see how it goes.
Ready. Taking some fire here.
Ooh, big shots. That was rough. Where's this SCV going? Hold on, what the hell?
Gotcha.
Energy's gone.
Let's get some turrets here. be okay. Let's get a couple more ravens because we have so much gas. What the hell do I do? And in he comes again, gonna sack a bunch of his mutas. Gonna sack all his mutas. Interesting decision. And what else does he have? Ultralisks. They're not that good against Thors. Let's try to get another base. Oh, let's get this Overlord there.
We're down a mineral cluster.
And we're gonna slow things down. Turn these
There's no more Vespene in that
into
geyser.
Hellbats. Need to get some upgrades actually. Are you stuck? You stupid man.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We're down a mineral cluster.
Get some additional tech labs on this because I'm gonna be getting a lot of Thors now.
In battlefield conditions.
This better be good.
Raven online.
Raven on
Your add-on is ready.
Ah, you scared me. Bad news.
Another
We hear you.
armory.
SCV ready.
And oh my god, his creep is at my door. We need to clear some of this creep.
SCV.
But it's very scary. Don't want to venture too far.
Oh yeah.
He's got queens over here.
SCV ready.
The disrespect. Oh, don't want to fight right now. Don't want. Oh god, I am
The geyser's
fighting.
dried up.
All right, let's see what happens. I don't know. Oh god.
Minerals. You need it.
Ah!
SCV's under attack.
In battle.
Oh man.
Engineering command. Command.
Your upgrade's all set.
Officer.
See if we
All out of energy.
can get these. Oh no! I want to get the infestors, but
Right away.
this is rough.
Bad news.
God. He has full upgrades.
I am here.
Awaiting orders.
Hellbat coming through.
Oh, this is no bueno. He's got too much stuff over there. Widow mines, please! Oh my god.
The enemy's after SCVs.
No. Where's my stuff? No, he took my Thor! Nice. Good, infestor usage there. Good props. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Repair! Oh god, too slow. Got caught in the middle of the map when I was trying to clear up creep.
Fired up here, boss.
Should have just waited until I was maxed out. Where's my Thors at? No! No!
Commencing.
Mineral field
Decreasing their armor. They're on their -3, but that's not going to be enough. This game is over. Drop a discipline for good measure. GG. Alright, game number 2, gonna be on Blackburn, and this time I'm Z, which heavily favors me. I'm gonna ask him what kind of build he wants me to do. I can practice his either rush defense or whatever.
Harvest more mineral.
He says F10N, so F10N it is. Alright, game 3 on Pride of Altaris. Massive map. Gonna be Protoss this time.
We do not have enough minerals. You have
Gonna
not
try
enough
for some
minerals.
disruptors. Gonna go for a early expansion. I've been having a lot of fun lately with disruptor play in Protoss. He says he's gonna try a queen walk. He wants me to do sky toss. So okay, let's try that. So no disruptors, unfortunately, but by the time my probe gets here, it's already too late to stop that expansion. Let's see if I can force him to pull his drones. Yes! He was attacking his hatchery. But that put me a little bit behind. Let's drop down this. And is he gonna buy it? This is a very obvious fake, but he buys it. I'm gonna waste some of his time and cancel that. He's going for a third. Okay, cool. Yeah, gonna go for a Stargate opening. Let's go there. Let's get more gases. Wait, do I get? I think 4 might be a little too much, so let's just go with 3 for now. Okay, a bit delayed on my Stargate timing.
Require more Vespene gas.
Require more Vespene gas. Let's get a Zealot to plug in that wall, of course. Drop down for that. Stargate finally.
We do not have enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
And I know he's going for a queen walk, but I don't want to play like I know, so I'm gonna play pretty standard here. I would always get like a battery and a second pylon to protect that battery. But I'm not gonna mass up cannons or anything like that. I'm gonna get a void ray out of this Stargate.
We do not have enough
Probe up. Now, this is actually not a great map for a queen walk, probably because it's so huge. Like, it would take his queens like half a century to get across the map. But that's not the point. We're just practicing the queen walk. And the point of queen walk, you get about 9, 10-ish queens. You get a handful of Roach Ravager. And you kind of abuse the limited tech that Protoss has. They have a Stargate, they got some Stargate units, but the Queen's gonna dispatch that really quick, and transfuses, keeps everything alive, and Roach Ravager kind of just deals with everything else. But let's see how it goes for him. I think he should be pretty successful. So I'm just gonna play as if I am getting more air units. Feeling pretty good in my base here. Might even feel safe enough to go for an expansion. I see a lot of queens. So right off the bat, if I were just a regular Protoss player, I'd be like, hold up, why are you getting so many queens? I'm gonna take a peek at his third. Not a lot of drones, so alarm bells should be ringing right now. Not really sure what to do. I'm gonna try to get this third. And of course, we always get some defenses for it. So that's normal. But it's going to be very important to actually scout and confirm the Queen Walk is coming. Right now, just feeling pretty good that Overlord's going down, sharking around with these 2 Void Rays. Get like a couple shield batteries here. And so far, just pumping out units off of 1 Stargate. And ooh, there's the Queens again. Let me get some more gateways because don't go pure air. And this probe's stuck, unfortunately. Get out there. Drop a couple more gateways. Let's get shield upgrades. And let's finally start getting a couple more stuff there. Get some cannons. Continue moving out with these. What's this program? Oh, and yeah, that confirms it. And things are very dicey right now with morphing in. We gotta warp in a lot of stuff. And oh, there's the Roach Ravager. But where's the Queen support? He is kind of just going in by himself. The Queens and Ravagers need to be together. And let's do an overcharge. My unit's kind of invincible right now as long as this overcharge stays alive. And yeah, he is kind of derping with his units. That's no bueno. You want to disengage. And GG. Not the best execution there, but again, not the best map for that